MrBeast. He is a YouTube anomaly. He started as a teenager making videos with his iPhone about random things. And if you would have seen one of his videos back then, and if I were to tell you that he would be one of the greatest YouTubers to ever walk this platform, you wouldn't believe me. But now, there is no denying it. I myself have been watching MrBeast since he had around 2,000 subscribers, and through years of watching him and studying him and everything he does, I think I've finally conducted his method of success. See, there's videos out there already about MrBeast's genius, and they analyze how he did what he did. But what I haven't seen is someone go in depth and get the tips from MrBeast himself. I've spent time researching his old videos when he got a small boost and started taking off. He made videos telling people the keys to his success, which clearly got him a long way. And not only that, I've spent time researching all the different podcasts and interviews he's done, and I have taken a list of the best tips and the ones he has repeated the most often. And without further ado, this is the way MrBeast did what he did. Explained by MrBeast. Don't worry, I did this shit like an English essay. Like I have the sources. You'll see them as we go on. These are in no particular order as well. Like, it's just a bunch of random tips I got. I threw them in a list. If you don't watch the whole thing, you might miss out on a really important one, because I know there's definitely ones that are pretty important far down the list. The first tip here is to reinvest all your money into YouTube. See, MrBeast said many times, as soon as he would get his YouTube paycheck, he would immediately dump it back into his channel. He would think of new ways he could spend his money on his videos, which can be upgrading your equipment, maybe hiring an editor to do what you can't, paying for a logo or a banner, or just thinking of an idea where you can use some money to make a viral video. So if you have the passion for YouTube, and if you spend every dime you put into it back on YouTube, it will pay off eventually. But don't dump the money if you don't have the passion in the first place. In fact, if you don't have the passion in the first place, just don't do it at all. But that comes later in the list. My second tip for you is to never cut any corners in videos at all. When you're recording it or just even planning it out, never think of ways that you could spend less time to recording it. Or maybe if you have this cool idea, but you don't actually want to do it, you still want to make the video, you don't want to put the work in, you just pretend to do it. Or maybe you think of some part you could do for the video that would enhance the viewer experience and make it overall a better video, but it's more work, so you don't do it.
Tip number one is to go above and beyond in everything you do. When you go the extra mile, viewers just really notice. Like anything, you know, they just can tell, and it'll make them more inclined to click on videos in the future when they feel like you put a lot of effort into your videos. Here's 100 grand.
Or if you get lazy with editing, so you just don't edit the second half of your video. Stuff like that, people notice. You might be thinking, how will they ever know that I cut corners if they don't know the ideas I had in the first place? That's the thing. They're not gonna know you cut corners, but if you go that extra mile and you just go beyond what's expected, people will notice that. So put all the work you can possibly put into your videos. And if you feel uncomfortable with dumping that much work in a video, might say something about where you see yourself going on YouTube. Also, I just gotta say, you guys dig the MrBeast merch. Signed by the god himself. My next tip for you ties into something I was kind of saying before. Make sure the videos you make are videos you genuinely enjoy making. It may take a lot of time to find videos you genuinely enjoy making. You might have to make a bunch of different types of videos and go through a bunch of different types of feedback, and it might take you years to just get to that one type of video you made and it did well and you were really proud of it. So you keep on making those type of videos. Maybe you usually do tech reviews, but you try out a vlog once and it gets really good reception and you had a lot of fun doing it. Go for that more, and then maybe find a way to include those tech videos into your vlogs. If you can't find out what to do, combine things you like doing. But a lot of people get into the trap of niching down, like finding your own little niche. And you don't have to be constricted to one type of video as well. Just make sure whatever you're doing, you enjoy.
I mean, for
it's just data.
In general, find something you like, because you have to like it. It's gonna take many, 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 many years. Step one, that. Step two, well, I guess, let me digress. It doesn't have to take many years, but it depends. Like,
if you're not naturally entertaining like most people like me, and I'm sure you guys took a while to find your groove, it's going to take a while. There are some people that are just really funny and like it comes easy. But so if you're not doing something that's just inherently fun to you, you're just quit. Just give up. Like you gotta at least semi-enjoy what you're doing, or you're gonna quit long before it gets to the point where it brings in money or whatever else could be driving you. So find what you love.
A while back, MrBeast said that his niche is being so random that you never know what to expect. And that can be your thing as well. And if you're genuinely enjoying the videos you're making and you're making good videos, people will click on a video no matter what it is because they know it's going to be good. Like if you're a MrBeast fan and you get a notification to practically anything, you're probably going to click it immediately because whatever he does, you know it's going to be crazy and it's not going to be a bad video. And after you find what you like doing, obsess over it. Become the best in your field. Research people that are doing what you do and figure out what's wrong about their videos and what you can do better. This can be the title or the thumbnail or the content itself. Just be super hypersensitive about it and make sure that you have the best.
Hyper obsessed. Make sure no one doing what you're doing is doing it better. Make sure the videos are as good as possible. A lot of people though, they underestimate effort in videos. They think things are a lot more basic than they are, but like even if it's like halfway in a video, if there's just a 10-second clip that took you like 20 hours to film, like people recognize that. And like that is one thing that a lot of people undervalue is like viewers aren't stupid. They can tell when you half ASS, I don't know if I'm allowed to curse, a video, or if you like really put in effort. And like if they can tell you're putting in a lot of effort, they're gonna be more likely to click on future videos. And that snowballs. And because once you build that trust, they get to a point where it doesn't matter what you upload. They just know it's high effort and they just know it's great. And they're just conditioned just to watch because you have a good track record. Yeah.
The next one also ties into something I was saying before, which is combining different types of videos. See, those videos where people give away money to streamers and where people do crazy challenges, but he combines them together. There'll be a crazy challenge, and if you complete this crazy challenge, you'll win a crazy amount of money. Two things that are destined to go viral together in one video, and you wonder why all his videos are absolutely viral. He's smart about it. He knows what people want and he capitalizes on that. This next one, I've never heard him address directly, but if you pay attention to his marketing, you can tell what he's doing. It's to always build safety nets and passive income as well. Passive income being income you can make without actually having to monitor it or do anything about it, like merch sales or his newly launched restaurant, which obviously was a lot of work to create, but once it's created, it's then a passive income. This way he can fuel himself to make even better videos and to never run out of the money he needs. The more money you have, the more money you can put into what you're doing and the more money you'll get out of it if you do it right like he does. Every single move that MrBeast makes has so much thought and planning to it. The next one is to put more time into planning and creating your videos. See, MrBeast has stated quite a few times that you can maybe pull 100,000 views in a year. Maybe that's your average, you pull 100,000 every year, and maybe you upload a video every other day. But instead of putting a normal time of planning and editing and creating into that video, you could put 4 times as much work into that one video and pull that 100,000 views in one video. It's still doing more work than you would usually do on a video, but in the end, you're doing way less work and achieving higher amounts of views.
How many views are you getting in a video?
Me? It's not high right now.
Like
maybe 2?
2 million. So like if you're averaging 2 million views a video, you could get a video that gets 10 million views if you just had the right idea. So it's like, it's very crucial. For most people, they could spend 100 days uploading videos every day, get 10,000 views a video, or they could just sit down, come up with a good video and just get 1 million views in a week, right? That's like the mindset.
I love that
you should
mindset.
Have. Yeah, so when you realize that, you realize like you should put a lot of freaking time into
fewer, bigger, better.
Or not even that. Like ideally, if you could come up with a mega banger every day, you'd upload every day.
Do you think that's easier said than done?
Oh yeah, 100%. So that's where, if you know, well, that's why I'm establishing. If you know why it's that important, you gotta, what inspires you? You have to study that type of stuff and you brainstorm an hour a day minimum, things like that.
And then after this, you can create the snowball effect. If you're putting out really good video after really good video, all your subscribers will click on that notification every time it pops up because they know it will be good. This next one, MrBeast is very passionate about, and that is to be different. If you want to be the next MrBeast, but you're making videos just like MrBeast, well, we already have a MrBeast. So why would we go to you? And it's okay to take inspiration from other people and try out some things, but in the end, you do have to form your own brand and you have to be different or else it won't really go anywhere. And if you're just going to be like everyone else, you might as well just give up now.
Come across videos all the time of how to get 1,000 subscribers, the secret to success on YouTube, all these people trying to give you tips on how to get noticed on YouTube. They'll say you have to play this game, or you have to do your thumbnail this way, or just, save the tips for the end of the video so you have high audience retention, all this bullcrap. If you searched on YouTube and you clicked on this video and you're trying to find out how to get noticed on YouTube, how to grow your channel, it's simple. Be different. Don't do what everyone else is doing and you will get noticed. Over the past month, I've made videos about the history of Call of Duty. I made a montage of people reacting to when they joined FaZe. I've done commentaries over just really random topics. It all seems random, but it's different stuff that hasn't been done before. And I'm feeling like it's paying off. I gained over 600 subscribers in the last month. 600 subs is a lot for a channel my size. And it's because I'm doing stuff that is different. I'm not making videos about Black Ops 3 news or posting DNA bombs, because in case you don't know, that's not going to get you anywhere. If you make Black Ops 3 news, Ali, T-Martin, all those other guys are going to pop up when people search Black Ops 3. Whatever you do talking about Black Ops 3 now is completely irrelevant and will never get anywhere. No one cares about your DNA bomb. We've seen 20 million of them, and most people don't even care about gameplay anymore. You got to be different. You got to do something unique. You have to be 100% unique, 100% original, and that will get you high on search results, and that will slowly get you noticed over time, okay? That's it. You just got to be different. You got to be unique. There's no secret. If there is a secret, that's what it is. Stop searching videos on how to get noticed. Just be different and quit watching videos like this and spend this time making videos, thinking of original ideas. If you can search it and no one's done it before, do it, because I guarantee you someone else will search that and that will be views on your channel and subscribers for you. That's all you need to know. All right, so that's the video.
The next one is to be clear with your title and to not confuse people with your title. And I'm sure you've seen many videos like this, where people make confusion in their titles and think that they'll then be intrigued to click. But when reality, if they just scroll one video down, they could find a video that tells them exactly what they're gonna get. And why would they be left confused when they could just go to something that they know what's gonna happen?
The thumbnail's just your face with your hand. I don't really know what you're going for, so just out the bat from the clickbait, as a viewer, I'm not really enticed. I'm more confused, which is something a lot of people mistake. Like, confusion doesn't make people want to click sometimes. Like, people...
See, that's always, I always thought that was my claim to fame, but now I think I need to rethink my entire life.
I've heard so many people say that. It's like, so they'll purposely like make a title like a little vague or confusing, and the like thinking like, oh, the viewer's going to click to want clarification, but more often than not, they just, the video below it is just an accurate, not confusing, good video, and they just fucking click that one. You know what I mean?
That's why MrBeast tells you exactly what happens in every video, and it's never a lie. Basically, think of clickbait titles, but make the video so it's not actually clickbait. I opened my own restaurant. Clearly that's clickbait, but with MrBeast, it never is. Of course he did it. And the last tip I have is the most obvious, and that is to make genuinely good content. Like I said before, if you're not putting the work in and not making genuinely good videos, then they're not going to come back to your next video. And if you just clickbait them to get to come to your video, they're not going to ever go to your next one after being clickbaited. They will never go to your next one after being clickbaited because they know they're not going to get what they think they're going to get. So just make genuinely good content that lives up to its name. Anyways, guys, that is all the tips I have for you today. I hope this video genuinely helped some people. There was actually a lot of research put into this. So if you enjoyed it and learned a thing or two, a subscription would be nice. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And besides that, I will see you in my next video. Bye.